Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. So things are underway. Oh, super find. Can he finish? Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well cleared. Aslani. So what can they make of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella up in Meccano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to...
Takes a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Tottenham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Madison. Jackson, and he's got the big... Jackson! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Tottenham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? He's well positioned here. Lacroix attempts a clearance. Ashlani. Boca. Wriggles his way through. He's going for goal! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Succumbs to the pressure. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Boca. That pass isn't the best. He'll try from distance! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Boca Juniors have their lead. Now it's Matías Cunha. Good take, and can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And he is deftly... And the shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Boca Juniors go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Boca Juniors looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's in one-on-one. Shoots! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cunha receives it in a good position here. Conte. And it's Madison. This is Danjuma. Onana. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Madison. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's cut it out. Matías Cunha. Boca. Ashlani. Now it's Adli. He's had it taken off him. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Boca Juniors leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Boca. Neatly clipped into space. Shapes to shoot! And no mistake. And he is just ripping it up. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is. Chance! And a neat finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And it's Aslani. He's beaten the last man. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Boca Juniors, and he shoots! Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Madison, forced to go back. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Aims beyond the defence. Strokes it back. Conte. Played back. He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. Maciej Cunha. And it's Stanisic. Could be danger here. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Boca.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Big chance! No, it's wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Entran número 7, número 19. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Conte. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to... And again! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Tottenham get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Boca Juniors perhaps contemplating their next change here. Fofana. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Boca knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. Danchuma. And here's Jackson. Now it's Kulusevski. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So could they be onto something here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The doggy does really well to win the ball there. And here's Kulusevski. He's having a pop! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great vision. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Shaqiri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tottenham have their second corner now. Shaqiri with the short one. Can he get on the end of... And the finish! And that's in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
All of a sudden, we have a game here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. I think we're just about done here. And he's undercooked that.
Se
5 minutes to add. Oh, that's a
reglamentario.
very decent ball. There's the shot! Goal! And right near the end, we have parity. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Real chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And a chance! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be.